The bitterly cold temperatures made this morning a tough one for those who lost power. Hundreds of people across the state woke up in the dark. Richmond was one of the hardest hit areas with temperatures as low as -32. Victor Puente spent the day in Madison County and talked to people who've been battling the cold all day.
We often talk about the dangers freezing temperatures can bring. We usually mean temperatures in the teens. This morning, part of Madison County saw a reading 64 degrees below freezing. That reading came from the mesonet located at the Meadowbrook Farm, operated by EKU in the eastern part of the county.
It was pretty cold, hard to keep things flowing in the milk house.
The -32 temperature kept the Emergency Operations Center busy dealing with power outages across Madison County.
We knew we had a rough day. Wasn't really expecting a -32. That was a little bit of a surprise.
It also made it harder to continue the farm work that normally goes on around that site.
It's the electronics and just keeping things running, the pulsators working in the parlor, and keeping the milk flowing into the bulk tank. It can get a little bit challenging when it's that cold.
Griebenow says keeping the animals safe was also a priority, as was keeping the snow they've spent the last few days removing from blowing back onto their roads. Those priorities also changed further into the county.
Tuesday, travel was #1, large and in charge kind of thing. Now today, it's been more of the just bitterly cold temperatures have really kept things hopping.
But like all temperatures, even -32 is a matter of perspective.
No, I'm from Idaho, so I've been in colder.
The Emergency Operations Center is keeping an eye out for those outages. They had discussed opening a warming center, but so far haven't taken that step. In Madison County, Victor Puente, WKYT.
And in case you're wondering, the mesonet is a network of weather stations set up all across the state. It's operated by Western Kentucky University.